loose ball, and it's gonna go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! It's the final weekend of the regular season, week 9 here in high school football. Tonight, the Diamond Bengals celebrate senior night as they welcome the South Shore Vikings to Mac Aldridge Field. Hello again, everybody. Evan Massoud here on the bleachers. Pre-game is underway as both teams are warming up, just getting onto the field now. It is dry for the moment. We don't know how it's going to be as the night progresses here, but we are starting a bit earlier than the originally scheduled game time in hopes that the weather won't play too much of a factor. It is already quite windy here, wind coming in from the north this time, but no rain as of right now. But they'll definitely have the wind to contend with. It's swirling, it's gusty, so whoever's playing with the wind, especially for the kicking game, we know Diamond is pretty solid with the kicking game. The wind may play a factor in that tonight. Both teams coming in at 4-3 on the season. The Bengals should be 5-2. You've probably seen the news by now. They unfortunately had to forfeit a game from 2 weeks ago, a win at Old Colony, a game that Lake Cam Cable sent us that we did air. That was a big win for Diamond, but unfortunately an administrative issue with an eligible player, or should I say an ineligible player, unfortunately caused a forfeit. So Old Colony gets a 14-0 win by default, and Diamond picked up their third loss. Now, they bounced back nicely last week over at Atlantis Charter, a Saturday afternoon game using the Tritons home field, and they beat Bristol Plymouth 41-7. So a good bounce back. We know this team can score. They do well in the conference tonight against a team that actually lost to BP earlier in the season. So if you're looking at one-on-ones, we'll see what happens. You know, you got to play the games. You just never know. But I can say this, that the Bengals lately have been more consistent than the Vikings. The Vikings have literally been a win one, lose one, win one, lose one pattern the whole season. So they're 4-3. If the pattern continues, they'll lose tonight. We'll see how it all shakes out. Senior night's coming up right after the break. We'll have that for you live when we return to Mac Aldridge Field.
I'm Keith Tebow from Fall River Community Media.
And I'm Pamela Martin from Fall River Government Television.
The 2025 biennial municipal election is right around the corner. Join us on Tuesday, November 4th for results live from the Fred TV studio.
Our broadcast begins at 8 o'clock live on FRG TV, Channel 18. Numbers from all 27 precincts will be announced. And former mayor and current Bristol County Commissioner John Mitchell will be back with us in studio.
We'll be streaming on Facebook and bringing you additional election coverage, including live look-ins from the mayoral candidates' headquarters.
Polls are open for 13 hours from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So please do your civic duty and get out and vote.
And we'll see you Tuesday, November 4th.
Fall River Public Schools has employment opportunities in various departments for people looking to work with the next generation. We want you to join our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teacher assistants, as well as other educational support positions. We are also looking to fill operational support positions such as custodial, security, food service, and more. Fall River Public Schools offers competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see the current job postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Aldridge Field. Tonight, home of the Bengals for Week 9 of the high school football season. It is the regular season finale, and it is senior night here at the home of the Hilltoppers. Diamond's players and cheerleading squad on the field as we get ready to honor the class of 2026. We're going to hand it over to the public address announcer, Wyatt Latoyle.
Good evening and welcome to the senior night for the 2025-6 school year for your Diamond football, cheer, and dance teams. Tonight we celebrate our senior student athletes, where we will do a small tribute before the game. Our student athletes and their parents and/or guardians will make their cross across the field here at Durfee High School. And tonight we're going to be starting off with our 3 seniors from the Diamond Dance Team. Okay. Yeah.
Folks, stay with us here. 10 minutes until kickoff. Senior night will begin momentarily here, just getting parents and family members organized on the far side. There was a bit of a delay with that, so stay here, stay with us. You haven't missed anything yet.
And now your Diamond Dance seniors. Starting off, accompanied by her parents, Hayden Figueredo. What's up, Bobby? Okay, we're off and rolling. Up next, escorted by her parents, Maya Madeira. In your last 2025 dance senior, escorted by her parents, Melissa and Paul, Michaela Mello. Give it up for your Diamond Dance seniors. And now the seniors for your Diamond cheerleading squad, starting off accompanied by her parents, Ed and Alyssa, Olivia Michaels. Up next, accompanied by her mom, Desiree, sister, Carissa, and Aunt Leanne, Callie DuPont. Up next, accompanied by her mom, Karen, and dad, Rich, Ava Da Silva. Up next, accompanied by her mom, Emily, and dad, Joel, Jada Brooks. Escorted by Cassandra Cabral, Liliana Resto. Escorted by her mom, Elena, and dad, Jason, Destiny, Graca. Escorted by her grandmother, Christine, Raquel Sear. And escorted by her parents and younger brother, Adriana March. Give it up one last time for your 2025 Diamond Cheer Seniors. And now, your seniors for 2025 for your Diamond football team. Starting off, escorted by their parents, Wayne, Mackenzie, and Jennifer Pacheco, number 1 and number 12, James and Logan Mackenzie. Escorted by his mom, Emily, dad, Zach, brother, Cooper, and sister, Callie, number 5, Logan Uwan. Accompanied by his mom, Susan, and dad, Paul, number 9, Ryan Botello. Accompanied by mom and dad, Kara and JP Picard, number 11, Owen Picard. Accompanied by his mom, Mary, dad, Gerald, brothers, Owen and Sam, number 18, Ben Ninetem. Accompanied by mom, Leah, and brother, Aiden, number 31, Zach McKenna. Accompanied by dad, Joao, mom, Francine, and siblings, Bercia and Brandon, number 33, JP Gums. Accompanied by dad, Michael, mom, Valerie, brothers, Rowan and Madden, and sister, Bryn, number 36, Tyson Campione. Accompanied by his parents, Greg and Tia, older brother, Jaden, younger brother, Peyton, and his older sister, Mylin, number 37, Calvin Massey. accompanied by his parents, Dan and Stephanie, number 53, Gio Carvalho. Accompanied by his parents, Kevin and Michelle, Caden, Amaral, Aguiar. And accompanied by Mother Joanna, Brother Ryan, and Sister Sophia, number 74, Brian DeJesus. Give it up one more time for your 2025 cheer, dance, and football seniors.
All right, folks, that concludes the senior night pregame festivities here. The conditions, unfortunately, deteriorating rather rapidly here, so we will get prepped here with a little extra rain protection here in the booth and take a quick break. We will have the kickoff for you live next on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
Years ago, there was a school out in the Midwest that had chaos at the beginning of the school day with the buses dropping all the students off at one spot. And so they determined, just to cut down on traffic, let's do half of the buses will drop off at the school, the other half of the buses will drop off at a nearby park, and the students will walk to school. And then they'd alternate every week. After a couple of weeks, teachers could tell you just what students did the walking and just what students got dropped off at the doorstep. Because those who did the walking arrived much more attentive, much more ready to learn, and it's like, oh my gosh, it really works.
So when I'm walking to school with my friends, I have to wait at my friend Gracie's house with my other friend Maria, and I like walking down the hill because it's a beautiful view down there, and it's just fun walking with my friends.
Well, if you're like with a friend, it makes you like feel like that safer, and like it's not as like scary just for walking by yourself.
Somewhere along the lines I heard physically fit is being mentally fit, so I think that that plays a part with this. Like getting your body moving is nice in the brain as well, so I try to stick with that.
Welcome back to Mac Aldrich Field, everybody. Captains meeting at the 50 for the coin toss here as a swirling, kind of driving mist here has developed. We knew the weather would be dicey tonight. That was the reason for the earlier start time. Can you imagine if we started at 7? What we'd be starting in? It would not be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Just about ready for game time here at Durfee. Diamond's final regular season game of the season. Now Durfee playing on Saturday this week. They're going to be out in Brockton hoping to do something they haven't done in years, and that is to knock out the Boxers and defeat them in the regular season. We'll see what happens. I'm sure our friends over at Brockton Community Access, Cable Access, will be covering that game, and very much hoping that the Hilltoppers come out on top in that one. They are the favorites, at least in the Herald News picks, taking a look at those for week 9, and you know, they're slated to win. I think it was by a touchdown, is what Steve Sanchez from the Herald was giving them. So, but you know, the Hilltoppers last year lost by a touchdown here against Brockton. They had the ball in the fourth quarter. Its time was expiring, basically. So they can hang with Brockton, and hopefully they'll come out on top this year, because with the way New Bedford's playing, they're really struggling here in 25. A little fake reverse there on the return. And shoved out of bounds goes Dylan O'Brien, the sophomore for the Vikings. If Durfee can beat Brockton, they may sweep the Big Three, go 2-0, and actually win the conference. Because New Bedford has struggled severely in 2025. It's been a really rough year for Coach DeBrito's Whalers. So, you know, it's an opportunity for the Hilltoppers, a big one, in fact. But for tonight, the Bengals at 4-3, looking to get to 5-3 after a big win last weekend. A real short week for them. They played Saturday afternoon and now playing here Thursday night football on Fred TV. And the Bengals stuffed the run on first down.
Handoff taken to the left. And it stopped quickly. Gang of Bengals in on for the tackle. It'll be 2nd and long now for the Vikings.
Looking like a loss of about 3, so it'll be a 2nd down and 13. Second and 12. Second down and 12. Oh, a late shift there for the Vikings, kind of changing up the play, and that's going to draw a flag, but it's going to go against the defense, it appears. That confused Diman.
For the 2nd down play, we do have a flag down. That one's going to go on the Bengals defense.
That's going to help out the Vikings a little bit here. Bring up essentially now a 2nd and 7. Another flag comes in. Good stop on the run. But our 2nd penalty marker already.
On the play, gains around 5. We do have another flag down. This time it goes on South Shore.
This one against the Vikings. A 5-yard loss, so back where they were. As we repeat 2nd down now. This will be the 3rd time on 2nd down. 2nd and 12. Back on the ground again. And stop short of the 30.
On the ground again from the quarterback. Lexi Gonzalez in on that tackle. That'll leave the Vikings with a 3rd and 9 on their opening drive. Hey, Bengals fans, it's your final game at home for the season. Now's a good time to make some noise for your defense.
3rd and 9. Trying to catch the defense again. This time does not work. As they pitch it out to O'Brien, redirecting to this side, and he's going to be stopped well short.
The running back O'Brien takes it on the play. Tries to cut back to the other side of the field, but he is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Good stop by Diman on 3rd down and 9. They'll force the punt here.
Defense on this opening drive. Number 15, Will Katz back. Looking to receive a punt for the Bengals.
Katzev back at the 40. And if this punt gets airborne, probably going to travel quite well with the wind. Clean snap. And a soft lob coming toward the sideline. Katzev does make the play. Able to grab it, gets tripped up at the 40, 41-ish of the Vikings. I still think that ball travels further than it would have.
They will have their first offensive possession across midfield into Vikings territory.
Good field position for the Bengals in their first drive of the night. We'll start at the 41. Go to the ground, a good run on 1st down. Lexi Gonzalez taking that ball about 8 yards, 7 yards. Make it 2nd and 3.
That'll leave the Bengals offense with the 2nd and 3rd.
Fake the handoff. It's going to be a QB keeper. A lot of space. Down the field inside the 10 goes McKenzie. Fantastic fake. Everybody starting to drift off to the far side, and he broke left. He even kind of tripped a little bit. Might have been the wet field, and still was able to pick up a big chunk of yards. Be 1st and goal for Diman. Marked down at the 8-yard line, so just 8 yards to go.
Now looking to score in their opening possession here.
Back to McKenzie as he jukes to the right, still on his feet, gets across the 5, down to about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Lexi Gonzalez with a couple of nice juke moves there, close to the goal line. He falls just short.
Be 2nd and goal from the 4. That was a direct snap to James McKenzie, and that did not pan out for Diman. In fact, they lost a yard, it looks like, maybe even 2. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they go into about the 5. Yeah, so 3rd and 5. That moved them back a yard. Logan McKenzie looking to pass into the wind. And a big reach up. And it is a touchdown for the Bengals. Logan Uwan up on his tiptoes, and he grabs the wet football for the opening score. 5-yard touchdown pass for McKenzie to Uwan, and it is 6-0 Diamond. Extra point kick is blocked, and it will stay 6-0 in favor of Diamond. But a 41-yard drive happened pretty quickly. The big running play there from Logan McKenzie, setting up the score for the Bengals. Uwan kicking into the wind again. Decent kick. He's got a strong leg. We know that. Fake. Oh, they do. No, they faked the reverse again. Faked that handoff. And O'Brien tackled it around the 25-yard line. A short return for the Vikings, who will come back out on offense for the second time tonight.
And they'll start their next drive at the 25.
Hey, Maddox, let's get a defense check going. Ready? You started. No, you started. I'll hop in.
First and 10 Vikings. They toss it back to O'Brien. Get some blocks, trying to push outside, not going far. Good tackle in the open field. Looked to be Mackay Stewart with the tackle.
Down on the left side by Ben Nightham and Mackay Stewart on that one.
Gain of 1.
Let's go, Bengals! Wait, what number is yours? Yo, Carter, it's a little lonely over here. I'm getting way too many dirty looks.
Pitch it out. O'Brien again. Oh, runs into his own teammate who was trying to block for him. There's a lot of room along the sideline, but cut back a little soon. It looks like they're going to give him maybe another yard or 2 yards there. 3rd down and 7 coming up. And that could have been a much better run than it turned out to be.
Bengals defense looking to get off the field quickly once again.
Well, it looks like it was a direct snap, and not going to happen for the Vikings as they are stopped on 3rd and 7.
Direct snap to the left sideline.
Another 3 and out for the Bengals defense as they chase the Vikings off the field.
Bengals defense off to a
South Shore will punt.
The first quarter is approaching 3 minutes now. Will Katz it back once again to receive this upcoming punt.
Here we go, Logan. Cool spirit right here.
Wind giving that one a few extra yards. That is a live football, and the Vikings, do they have it or not? It looked like they did. No, they couldn't corral it. There were two Vikings there. Bengals very fortunate to have the football.
By the Bengals.
That wind picked up and carried the ball a little extra on Katzif. Bengals catch a break, able to recover the live ball. They'll start at their own 35 on their second drive.
Bengals will start their offensive drive here at the 35, 2:52 left in the first.
That's a great run on first down. Lot of field in front. Down the sideline. There are no flags, and on one play, the Bengals to the end zone. 65 yards to the house.
That's going to be a 65-yard touchdown run for the Bengals. We do have a flag down.
That's the football that I came here to win.
Late flag.
Spectate.
Touchdown stands. Bengals will look to make it 13-0 as they'll go with the point after kick once again. This one does get off, and it's good. Luan sends it through the uprights.
Early touchdowns for the Bengals offense.
And it is 13-0 here. 2 touchdowns in 2 drives here in the opening quarter for the Bengals. They reverse it this time. They do hand it off. O'Brien gives it up to Jaden Frazier. The Vikings with another short return. Doesn't quite get them to the 30, just across the 25.
That'll set the Vikings up to start their next drive. Down here at the 25.
Jacoby, what the hell, dude?
First and 10 for South Shore. And they'll start at their own 25 here. 26 rather, excuse me. Passing on first down, it is complete. Good for a first down as Bo Johnson, the tight end, is able to make that catch. And South Shore not going to the ground this time. Probably not a bad idea. Diamond's defense has been very stingy against the run here in the early goings. Why not try something in the air? That was good for 11 yards and the first down.
This first down handoff is stopped after only a few on the play. Jay DeBrito and JP Gums combining on that stop.
Three-yard gain on the ground that time. Gets the Vikings to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yo, Nelson. Yo, they need you out there, man. They need you.
Popping back to pass. Sidearm sling is incomplete as it hits the turf.
Number 28, the intended receiver on that incompletion. That'll bring us to 3rd down.
Third and 7. Bryant receives the snap, keeps it himself to the outside, and it's good enough for a first down. Quite a bit more as he pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line of the Bengals. Another first down for South Shore.
Another end-around play for South Shore. This one's successful. As they make their way up the left sideline, it'll be plenty for a first down.
Handed off, and the Bengals all over it. Tavon Gardner stopping Frazier before he gets anywhere. It's a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. 40 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. South Shore likely will get one more playoff here. Break the huddle, 15 seconds left in the first. O'Brien will keep it as he dives forward across the 40, and time will run out here in the first. The first quarter is done here at Diamond's final regular season game. A 13-0 score in favor of the Bengals. Good first quarter for Diamond.
13.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, Bengals! Yeah! I'm working 9 to 11, 14-hour shift. Come on, I know you can. Yo, Mo, did you find your armbands? Come on, guys. Yo, see, yours. I want to hear something.
Second quarter about to begin here on Fred TV, live from Mac Aldridge Field. Bengals and Vikings in week 9. Looking at a 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. First time they have been on Diamond's side of the field tonight. Bengals looking to get off the field. Vikings have had a couple nice plays here on this 3rd drive. They've looked a little better. They'll pitch it out. Trying to get up the middle. O'Brien sneaks through. That's a great run. Kept pumping the legs, leaning forward. Forward momentum will always carry you in this game. Make you so much more difficult to get stood up and to be stopped. So Vikings move the chains again. And a fresh set of downs across the 30. Back to the ground again, and the Vikings getting backed up. The whole line goes down. Got domino effect. Bengals not letting them through that time. Forward progress will give the Vikings a couple yards.
Just 2 yards for the Vikings after that big pile up. We've got a 2nd down and 8 now. Down at the Bengal 26.
Second and 8. It's a better run for the Vikings. They get close. Looks like they'll be marked down at the 20, which would bring up a 3rd and about 1. 3rd and maybe a long one, we'll call it. Kind of in between the yard markers is the line to gain.
For the Vikings. As they now have a 3rd and 1. Hey, Bengals fans, now's a good time to make some noise for your defense.
That should be enough for a 1st down, and a few more yards there, getting pushed forward. Nice job by the Vikings line to come in from behind. And it'll be a 1st down for South Shore.
The Vikings push ahead for a 1st down. Owen DeRico comes up with a tackle on that play. With that 1st down, the Vikings are now threatening here in the red zone.
Number 92 acting as the QB. It's always wonderful when the QB is not listed on your roster. We honestly have no idea who the QB is for the Vikings, I'm sorry to say. Gain of about 1. Pitched it back to O'Brien, who, O'Brien kind of started step there. That could have been a false start. That was not like, a man in motion type of move. It was like he moved too soon. Surprised that wasn't called. Short gain again, 3rd and 7 coming up.
Vikings offense with another 3rd down here. Before this third down play, we do have a timeout on the field. 8:02 left here.
Timeout called to stop the clock at 8:02 in the second quarter.
Don't forget at halftime, a special performance coming from your Diamond dance and cheer teams.
I don't want to jinx it, but the rain is stopped for now, which is good. Hopefully that's, we'll get this window here to last another hour or so. Get through the game here without any more precipitation. Just windy like it was pregame. Out of the timeout. Really kind of the first time tonight the Vikings gonna spread it out. Instead, O'Brien gonna keep it. O'Brien will take it in. A direct snap to the running back, and South Shore is on the board. It's 13-6. Kind of could sense that might have been coming, especially without number 92 in the backfield. The Vikings on the board here with just under 8 minutes to go in the half. And it appears, the way they're huddled up, that they'd be going for 2 here. The ball spotted at the 2, so yes, they are going for 2. Seven-point game right now. Look for them to maybe go for the same play here. Oh, they hand it off this time. Oh, no, they do. No, it was a keeper. My bad. Well, they sold me on the handoff, even though it was a fake. 2-point conversion, no good. And it's 13-6. But the Vikings with a decent drive there that wrapped around the end of the first quarter and into the second. They took quite a bit of time off, and they are able to find the end zone for the first time tonight.
7:56 left in the second. Your Bengals 13.
So Diamond will head back on offense here. This will be their third series of the night. Good kick from Ian Alves. And on a hop around the 18-yard line, fielded there by number 7 of Diamond. He's also not on our roster. Bengals will start at the 34. Or 35 rather. Good field position. They've scored twice on rather quick drives. 7:50 to go in the half. Would like to see Diamond put together a drive now that eats up some of the clock here. Winds it down a bit. But hey, you know, a quick score is never a bad thing either. Trying to stay on his feet, he does. That's a great recovery by Alexi Gonzalez. The knees never touched, and he gets more than halfway to the line to gain. That's fantastic. Almost like he did a cartwheel. That was not easy to get up and recover from that. Ends up being a gain of 7. It'll be second down and 3. That running play clock will continue to roll here as they keep it in the middle of the field. The wind picks up again. Back to the ground. And that'll be a first down as Gonzalez actually gets spun down. It's gonna give him an extra yard. He'll be stopped at the 49, right at midfield here. Got the wind at their back, which is always helpful. A little bit more mist coming into the stadium.
Make that at the 49 with a fresh set of downs.
Handoff goes to number 7, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Gonzalez is taken down at the line of scrimmage on that one. It'll be a 2nd and long now for the Bengals offense.
No gain, it'll be 2nd and 10. Pass play here. It is complete, and it's good for a first down and quite a bit more. Out to the sideline goes Uwan. Uwan cuts back, and it's tripped up inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be first and goal for Diman.
Makes a couple of defenders miss, makes his way up the left sideline. Excellent work there by Uwan. Bengals threatening in the red zone now.
Bengals spreading it out. They drop it off. That's a great handoff. And it's going to be a touchdown for Diman. Bengals in the end zone for the 3rd time here in the first half.
Justin
Rodrigues came across the field.
To the right side of the pylon, and he gets in.
And McKenzie just dropped it in the basket as he passed by. 19-6. The Bengals answer and are 3 for 3 on offense tonight.
Making the most of the whole field there. That'll extend the Bengals' lead. Uwan on for an extra point attempt.
Uwan will have the wind at his back here as he goes for the point after. And he is 2 for 3 on the night. It's 20-6.
And it's good. With the rushing touchdown and an extra point, Bengals extend their lead to 20. 4:44 left here in the first half. Bengals 20, Vikings 6.
Ooh, and we got ourselves some rain again. How fun. It's just swirling out there. You can see it at the top of your screen a bit, you know, what's shining in the lights. Let's see how far Uwan can give this a boot here with the wind carrying the ball. That's a long kick. Lands in the end zone for a touchback in the air on the red end zone. The Vikings will start at the 20.
That kickoff goes out of the back of the end zone. Giving the Vikings their next possession at the 20. 4:44 left for them here in the first half.
4:44 to go in the half. The Vikings start from the 8. This one whistled dead. False start is the call from the line judge on the far side. So it's going to back up the Vikings now to the 15-yard line. And they'll have a 1st and 15.
That'll back them up 10 yards closer to their own end zone. Give us a 1st and 20 now.
And a timeout called here after the penalty by the Vikings.
Decide to call a timeout. 4:40 left here in the first half.
Well, Lady Bengals volleyball team just started their playoff match. They had a prelim game out in the Worcester area at 6 o'clock, so they just got underway. A 10-8 regular season for the Bengals squad. Finished strong. Soccer brackets come out on Saturday. Still waiting on those. Quite a gap between soccer and volleyball this year. The fact that volleyball's already starting playoff games and we haven't even seen the soccer brackets yet, because today was the cutoff. There were actually some games today. So a little bit unusual.
First down handoff by the Vikings. They get about 5 on the play.
Vikings erase the penalty, the false start.
2nd down.
They get 5 back, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Back to the ground again, and this one not going far. And the whistles are blown here after what looks to be about a 5-yard pickup. The Vikings make it to the 25. And a timeout for the Bengals now.
Before 3rd down here, we do have a timeout by the Bengals.
It'll be 3rd and 5 when we come back from the timeout. Remember, folks, we live stream here on our Facebook page of Fred TV Sports. Be sure to like and follow us here, especially with playoff time and then the non-playoff matchups for football that are going to be announced by a weekly basis as well. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel under the same name as well for all of our archived content. You can watch anytime, anywhere. 20-6 Bengals advantage. With just over 3.5 to go here in the first half. So 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Come out of the timeout here. Pass play, far side, and it is reeled in. And it is just enough for the first down. James Akey, number 10, in at QB that time.
It's enough for a first down for the Vikings. Lexi Gonzalez for the tackle on the play.
The Vikings move the sticks The clock continues to roll here. Right back to the line, quickly. Fake the handoff. Trouble coming, and Akey will be sacked.
Trouble for the Vikings.
The Bengals brought 3
Sack
on the
the
pass
play.
rush.
Gio Carvalho comes up with the stop. Couple of other Bengals there with them. Big play for the Bengals defense.
It's a 5-yard loss. And it'll be 2nd down and 15. And another timeout.
We do have another timeout here on the field. 2:53 left now in the first half.
From the timeout, 2nd and 15 after the sack. A little reverse here. And the Bengals have it well covered. Short gain.
Vikings brought down quickly on the reverse on that play. Bengals defensive line up for the challenge here to end the first half.
It's a gain of
And
2.
The Vikings now with a 3rd and 4 here at the 30.
It's 3rd and 13. After the Vikings pick up 2. Got to get to the 40-yard line. And another timeout.
Before this 3rd and 13, yet again another timeout. 2:16 in the first.
That's a high snap, reeled in. It looks like it was supposed to be a direct snap to O'Brien, and that's not going to work for the Vikings. That is a significant loss. Bengals seem to have the play well under control to begin with, but the high snap not helping in any way. And it'll make it 4th and 15. Another loss, 2 yards on the play, maybe even further back. We'll see where they spot it. They have it on the 25, so 4th and 15. Clock still rolling here as we come up on 90 seconds. Another timeout. Vikings stop the clock. Both sides making use of their timeout allotted here. A very quick one as South Shore right back out onto the field. Diman gonna make South Shore wait now. They call the timeout, they're gonna use it. Now the Bengals break. Katsev back at the 50, expecting the punt here. Now the snap, that last snap makes you a little nervous. Wet football. Gotta snap it cleanly here to the punter as you wait the long snap. That is a good snap. That one kicked on up ahead, and it will land and take a bounce and land and stop at the 43. So Diman will have the football with 72 seconds remaining in the first half.
Short punt. Bengals will start this possession here at their own 43. 1:12 left in the first half, looking to increase their lead.
Dropping back, Vikings brought pressure. It is a completed pass. Again, a lot of room up the field, up the sideline. Goes Gonzalez, cuts back over the middle, and it's taken down at around the 5-yard line.
Hauls it in. Another big play by Gonzalez.
Oh, tonight's first half, the story has been the big play for the Bengals. We've seen it a number of times.
Here left in the first half. Bengals have the ball in the red zone.
First and goal for Diman at around the 5-yard line. It's a QB keeper, and he walks in.
Himself, and he's in for a touchdown. Quick work by the Bengals offense here to end the first half. McKenzie on his senior night keeps it himself and makes his way into the end zone. Logan Uwan with the extra point attempt. It's up. It's good.
Kick is good from Uwan, and it is 27-6.
On this cold, rainy, windy senior night, Bengals rolling 27, Vikings 6.
Kick will go to the end zone. Another touchback for Uwan. Vikings with a good play there on first down. To the 40 they go. First down, back to the ground they go. That's Frazier. Oh, the ball comes loose. Was he down? No! Bengals will pick it up. And 9-10 will return it for 6.
And returns it all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown for the Bengals.
A nightmarish final 60 seconds here for the Vikings. Another big play for Diman. 33-6. One's kick is low, but through.
One with the extra point attempt once again.
34-6.
Just 24 seconds left here in the first half. Bengals extend their lead to 34. The Vikings 6.
One will kick off yet again. Another booming kick that will sail right out of the field of play. Well, it was 13-6. "21 unanswered points for the Bengals here in the second quarter has opened this game up. South Shore will get the ball. No, excuse me, Diman will get the ball to start the third quarter. The Vikings gonna take a knee and end the half after a very tough end to the second quarter. And that'll end the half. So 34-6, Diman leading big on senior night here at Mac Aldrich Field.
Opening half of this game by your Bengals.
Very impressive on both sides of the ball here. And as I said, a lot of big plays. That's really the story. So the teams will huddle up for halftime. We'll take a break, and we will see you for the third quarter live on Fred TV. Bengals will receive the kick when we return.
I'm Keith Tebow from Fall River Community Media.
And I'm Pamela Martin from Fall River Government Television.
The 2025 biennial municipal election is right around the corner. Join us on Tuesday, November 4th for results live from the Fred TV studio.
Our broadcast begins at 8 o'clock live on FRG TV, Channel 18. Numbers from all 27 precincts will be announced. And former mayor and current Bristol County Commissioner John Mitchell will be back with us in studio.
We'll be streaming on Facebook and bringing you additional election coverage, including live look-ins from the mayoral candidates' headquarters.
Polls are open for 13 hours from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So please do your civic duty and get out and vote.
And we'll see you Tuesday, November 4th.
Here at Durfee, you can begin taking AP courses as early as sophomore year. With over 20 AP courses in various subjects, including 2D art, psychology, African American studies, and computer science, there is something for everyone's desired interest. Many benefits stem from taking AP courses in high school. One of the most significant is the ability to earn college credits. This means taking fewer college courses in return, saving money in the long run. These advanced courses also help you improve time management and critical thinking skills, which will help you in higher education. In addition, AP courses are weighed a full grade point higher than non-AP courses, thus boosting your GPA. Strength of your schedule or course difficulty level is also a key component when colleges evaluate your academic history and potentially accept your admissions application. Enrolling in AP courses can help you stand out when applying to college.
Our diversity is incredible compared to other AP programs in the state. And so we have students on, with 504s, on IEPs. It's really open to everyone.
Really just following through what my counselors have told me, like you should take this AP class and you should challenge yourself a little bit. And I thought it was like, oh my God, an AP class, that's crazy, that's a lot. But I took it, and I'm so very thankful that I took that class, because now I'm able to take AP research this year, and it's really opened up opportunities.
You signed up for an AP class. You gotta expect some difficulty and not just to be like a cakewalk. It's not that easy.
A lot of times I'll do any homework I have if I have free time in school, so I don't have to work on it at home. Or like sometimes I'll bring it on the bus to sports games. And then it also depends on the sport. Like for basketball, if we have late practice, I'll stay at school and do it before then.
AP at Durfee is actually a national model. All the AP teachers in this course, in the capstone course, have been invited to the AP National Conference, and we spoke in Seattle last year at the AP US Conference. It's a state model, it's an award-winning program.
It's important because you get to do something that you're passionate about rather than doing something that everybody else has done or doing something that you have little knowledge of. Being able to be around students that think like me, and also having the opportunity to work on some cool stuff, prepare myself for college, such as being a better presenter and better researcher.
It's really great to also take those AP music classes or like performing arts, because it does also help you and benefit in like an AP seminar class, because it's like, oh, I've been doing presenting in front of multiple people my whole year, and now I can do it inside my class and put those skills that I use in the classroom.
They come into this class wanting to learn more about the history, but also talking about what it looks like in their own lives today at Durfee High School, in Fall River, in the United States. And so being able to bridge the history of African American culture and then bring that to present day is really important to these kids. And sometimes they even bring their own research and their own topics and their own issues that are important to them. They bring it to the table, and it makes the discussion so authentic.
Yeah, I really like computer science and coding. It's very fun. It's very challenging too. Sometimes it gets frustrating because it's like you're trying to find what's wrong with your code, but it's just like one little thing. But it's really fun being able to create something and then watch it get used or work.
The larger benefits are, of course, monetary. You've got your college credits that you get coming out of this. And as far as AP classes go, some are more rigorous than others. I feel like this is a really good entry into AP classes. So we frequently try and scout sophomores and juniors into this class, so it's not just upperclassmen. We're even looking into scouting some computer science inclined freshmen into the class as well.
If you use what you know, like your knowledge, and then make a block in theory to make something work, and it works perfectly, it's the best feeling ever, because it's like, yes, it all worked.
Through taking AP classes, I've learned more responsibility, because there's a lot you have to keep track of, there's a lot you have to do on time, and I've learned kind of how to manage stress, how to manage my time, and it's just been really helpful.
AP courses challenge you at the highest level, but don't worry, you're not alone. Your teachers and fellow classmates want to see you succeed and are here to support you. There are no minimum requirements to take an AP class. For more information about how to enroll in an AP course, schedule a meeting with your guidance counselor today.
Right here, 150 years ago, a bustling rail line cut through the Spindle City.
The Old Colony Line was among the most utilized railroads in the United States.
People, mainly immigrants, some children, labored in mills. The railroad was essential to manufacturing and passenger service.
However, transportation methods evolved. For generations, these grafts of land were wasted space. Years of careless industry polluted the Quequechan River. Cherished by Native people, the name translates to falling water.
Conservationists advocated to reverse environmental damage and repurpose the tracks. The architectural firm, Brown, Richardson & Rowe, designed the pathway, which opened in 2017. Some components are visionary. Other sections replicate endeavors in cities elsewhere.
Quequechan River Rail Trail is hidden by tree cover to buffer highway noise. The 2.5-mile route is habitat for many species, which, when quietly observed, foster an innate respect for nature. 12 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act. Totaling nearly $425,000, CPA money was necessary for each phase of the rail trail.
Expansion is dependent upon continued revenue. Fall River joins other communities to develop a continuous 50-mile route of the South Coast Bikeway. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
St. Anne's Shrine is an anchor building to Fall River.
Many worshippers have claimed that this landmark is the site of miraculous healings.
Construction began in 1891. The Romanesque revival style is unprecedented, and the 160-foot steeples are visible from all directions. The congregation was established generations ago when builders mined world-renowned Fall River granite located at the base and utilized Vermont blue marble for the upper exterior walls.
"40 years ago, the shrine was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Despite some disrepair, this is a working building, open for prayer and reflection. In addition, a Christian lay organization distributes food from here on Saturdays."
Amazingly, 3 priests are entombed below. Volunteers with St. Anne's Shrine Preservation Society expect this house of worship will again welcome pilgrims from near and far, as well as historians, architects, and school children.
11 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act. Over $150,000 was awarded for repairs on the southern side of the building. Craftsmen are entrusted to restore the slate roof tiles, copper gutters, and downspouts. Phase 2 entails duplicate copper and slate work, as well as repointing of mortar joints. These efforts will permit the upper church to reopen for the public.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
We welcome you back live to Durfee's Mac Aldrich Field. Tonight, home of the Bengals for their final regular season home game. It's week 9 of the football season. The South Shore Vikings here. And it has been all Diamond so far, particularly in the second quarter. It was 13-6 in favor of Diamond after 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Then South Shore found the end zone. Diamond responded, and then at the end of the half, scored in less than a minute. Kicked off, recovered a fumble on the ensuing drive for South Shore, and that was returned for 6. So it's been 21 unanswered points for the Bengals. We do realize we were kind of troubleshooting through it during the first half as well, and I do apologize that the stream was bumped off for whatever reason from Facebook, and so in between trying to call the game here and keep the broadcast going, we were able to figure it out, especially during the half while we had a break. So I do apologize for those of you who are watching live at home. We have no idea. There was no music playing, no copyright issue. We just got bumped off. It could be the weather. I'm not sure. I don't have an answer for you. But I can tell you that you'll be able to see the game in its entirety without any glitch once we upload it to our YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to it, go ahead and do so. So you'll see when it is uploaded. And you'll be able to see how Diman got there to their 34 points, because it was pretty impressive the second quarter. So, in particular, so again, we do apologize for that. Sometimes these things are just a little out of our control, but nonetheless, we're back up here now for the third quarter, and glad that you're with us, or back with us once again. Still very gusty, still kind of a driving mist, although it doesn't seem to be as heavy as it was. At the start of the game, it was pretty dicey, and it slowed down a bit through the second quarter. Now we're getting a little bit of a wave again here. South Shore is going to kick off. They got the opening kick, and so the Bengals will receive the ball. Just what the Vikings want, to give Diman the football back after the Bengals have been really feeling it here on offense. And really the biggest thing, I mentioned it a couple times at the end of the second quarter, is it's the big plays. Diman has had big plays tonight. We're talking plays for, 30, 40, even at one point, I believe 50 yards. They had the one play touchdown drive that was good for 65. So that's significant. And, those types of things really can just take the wind out of your sail when you're an opposing team. You don't even get a chance to, defend in a series when it's a one-play drive like that. So Diman has really had a great game. They've had a great 3 weeks coming into today, despite the fact that, they ended up with that forfeit that we were talking about during pregame 2 weeks ago, the Old Colony game that had to be flipped due to the ineligible player. So, that's not like things happen. That's not something that's new. It's not the first time that's happened. Probably won't be the last. It's just an unfortunate thing, but it happens. That's the bottom line. And but Diman would be on a 3-game winning streak if they didn't have to lose that game or have that result flipped. So. They'll hand it off here on first down. And a run up the middle that will get Diman, looks like, right to the 50. For a pickup of 3.
Gonzalez looking to continue what he started in the first half. Gains about 5 here on first down.
Right at midfield at the 50. Second down and 7. And Roderick gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of 4. Not able to cut back in, and now Diman behind the original line of scrimmage at 3rd down and 11. Quick pass across the middle. That is good for about 9, but it's going to be short of the first down. Now, if you're Diman, Okay, well, I won't even say it because offense coming off the field. I was gonna say if you're the Bengals, why not, go for it, but I don't have much to lose with such a large lead right now, but trust the process. Punt it away here. And actually, I think this is the first time they've punted all game. Diamond has scored every time they've had the ball. So I'd be ready for possible fake here. And now Diamond calls a timeout. Very discombobulated there.
Out on the field by the Bengals. Head coach Luke Barry takes that one with 9:29 left here in the third quarter.
So 4th and 3 here. Diamond is going for it. McKenzie rolling out, will pass. It is complete and good for a first down.
Who else but Logan Uwan with the big reception on 4th down. It's enough to move the chains for the Bengals.
Now a first down for Diamond as they get across the 40 to the 36. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals as they convert on 4th and 3. Back to the ground. And stood up after a decent gain, excuse me. Gonzalez giving a little shove after the play there. Good for 4.
It'll be a 2nd down and 6 now for the Bengals offense.
They fake the handoff, going to pass it down deep to the far side and waiting for it. It's a first down and a catch to James McKenzie.
On that one, and they connect.
Even with the defender there, just waiting.
On that play from 2 of your seniors tonight. And the Bengals are moving this ball into the
First
red
and
zone.
goal from the 6.
You let him run straight up the sideline, right there. I'm on the line, I squeezed it. He tried to bounce it. He squeezed. Yeah, I squeezed it.
Now the great toss is how Diamond scored a few touchdowns ago. This one not panning out, though, the way they'd like it to. And it looks like it'll be a gain of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Ball is loose and on the ground, and it looks like the Vikings have recovered.
Loose on that play. Looks like it is scooped up by the Vikings.
Joshua Adolph, the tight end, recovering the fumble, and Diamond turns it over for the first time tonight.
Josh Adolph comes up with a recovery for the Vikings.
Oh, the Bengals, after the 4th down conversion,
That'll give their offense
cough it up
a shot to get back in this
on a 2nd and goal.
from the 11.
So that's a tough break. Long field here for the Vikings. They start at the 12. Pass play here. That is going to be caught for about a 4-yard pickup, maybe 5.
Another big tackle for the Bengals.
So they mark the ball here. Looks like that'll go for 6 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. The ball's at the 18. 19-yard line, excuse me. Running play here, short of the line to gain by a yard or 2. Oh no, wow, excuse me. Good for the 1st down. Didn't think he quite got there. The Vikings with the 1st down. Kind of digs them out of the hole a little bit here as they get across the 20. The pass, far side, it's poked out of the way. Well defended.
First down pass falls incomplete. McKenna with excellent pass coverage on
There's
that
McKenna on defense. Good coverage there in the flat. Oh, bad snap. And that's going to be a significant loss of yards as Akey has to fall on it.
Does come loose. Quarterback falls on top of it. Gio Cavallo downs them to end the play. That's going to be a 3rd and long now for
It's a loss of about 8 yards, maybe 9. That's a significant loss. 3rd down and 18 for the Vikings. Going on the ground and not going far. The Bengals make the stop. And the Vikings will not be able to capitalize on the turnover. They will punt it away. Already under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Quarter moving rather quickly here after halftime. Very low punt there. That's a live ball. It hit him in the back. What a nice recovery there by Katzef before he gets tackled. That was, and now a flag comes in late at the end of it. But that hit one of the players in the back, so that was a live ball. And Katzef does a nice job.
With a good return on the play. It looked like it hit another Bengal and it was a live ball. Great awareness by the Bengals returner on that play. Bengals offense will get the ball back now. 4-9.
Flag is against the Bengals, so they're going to get backed up from the end of this play. Didn't quite see, yeah, illegal block in the back. Okay, that's what I figured. It's usually what you see on the returns. So it's going to cost Diman a few yards, but better than costing them the football had Katzef not been able to pick that one up. Bengals will still start on the Vikings side of the field, so Relatively short field here as they begin at the 48 of South Shore. Back to the ground, bouncing off the pile, now heading to the outside of the field before being dragged down. Good for 5 or 6 for Gonzalez. There was a penalty at the end of the play as well, and Diman losing more yardage here. That's for 10 yards, so it's been a hold at the end of it there. Yeah, holding at the end, so because it's a spot foul, right where the play pretty much ended. So we'll replay first down. It's now going to be 1st and 16. A 6-yard carry erased, essentially. And back to the ground again, not going too far that time. Pickup of about 2, looking at 2nd down and 13.
There was a flag down on the Bengals before that last play. We're now at 2nd and 13.
Wind really whipping again here at the stadium. Kind of feels like we're outside. Caught by McKenzie across the 45 and about 4 yards short of the first down marker.
He is short of a first down, making about 3rd and 4 here.
Third and 4. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third. Pass across is good, right in the basket. Completed catch to Katzif. Good for a first down.
Big catch from McKenzie. Plenty enough to keep the chain game moving on that one. Bengals will have a first down now at the Vikings 23. Looking to increase their already 28-point lead.
Bengals starting this set of downs at the 23-yard line. Clock continues to roll, 90 seconds to go in the third. McKenzie drops back, steps into one, fires across the middle. Katzif was there, but just it led him a little too far up the field. He was open. Just overthrown a little bit there. It'll stop the clock. Back to the ground they go. Nice juke to the outside. Gonzalez will pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal, Bengals.
As he makes a couple of Vikings miss. And the Bengals will now have the ball 1st and short here.
Bengals not huddling up. Going right to it. Gonzalez gonna get stood up. Couldn't bounce off that time.
Good effort. Gonzalez tries to get into the end zone again. He's tackled short.
Second and goal from the 3. Oh, that did not work.
McKenzie's brought down.
McKenzie and Gonzalez seem to get tied up there a little bit. That was certainly an error, and now the third quarter comes to a close. We got to switch, go all the way to the other side of the field here.
The clock does wind down here in the third quarter.
As the Bengals will have a third down and goal coming up from the 3.
To a score of 34 for you.
If Diamond can score here and put up 7, it'll make it a 35-point game, which would mean a running clock here in the fourth quarter. So we'll switch sides all the way from one end zone to the other. See, we just got ourselves a nice little burst of rain. A lot of fans still here, though. Got to credit the fan base. Not afraid of the rain and the wind. There was like nobody here like 15 minutes before the game, and then just as senior night ended, all of a sudden the stands were full. That's great to see. Here we go. Third and goal. And it's actually from about the 6. Passing open. Touchdown!
The McKenzie to McKenzie connection strikes once again as James McKenzie hauls it in.
James McKenzie all alone, one-on-one on the right side. And Logan connects with him, and it's an even 40 points
Big night for your
for the
Diamond
Bengals.
Seniors. We have senior after senior making play after play. This one, a big one, that will increase the Bengals' lead to a commanding 30-plus point lead.
Kick is good from Uwan, and it is 35 points. The lead for Diamond, 41-6. And for the second straight week here, a 35-point advantage in the fourth quarter. Durfee won 35-0 last week. Diamond up 41-6. And now a running clock. Uwan ready to give it a boot. And this one will carry out. Vikings offense takes the field, and they go to the ground on the first down play. It's a 6-yard pickup there on the first down run. 2nd and 4. Another running play for the Vikings. This time O'Brien, and he'll be stopped about a yard short. So 3rd and 1. So again, Durfee away this week for week 9. They'll be at Brockton, playing Saturday afternoon in hopes that they can take that conference game, which would set them up nicely for Thanksgiving against a Whalers team that is struggling this season. They are winless so far. Soccer brackets come out Saturday. On Sunday, we will have the non-playoff and playoff matchups for football for next week. So we'll await to see where Diman and where Durfee will play next Friday, the 7th. So we'll get that information on Sunday. That's a good run down the sideline for the Vikings. Number 28, Johnny Bergio.
Campione chases the ball carrier out of bounds. It is enough to move the chains for the Vikings.
But other than that, in terms of football, it's pretty much it here for the fall. We're just waiting to see final results from the Diamond boys and whether or not their record's good enough to get them in for soccer. And the updated power rankings that will come out tomorrow morning. We'll be able to take a look at that. And know whether we have to bracket watch on Saturday. Another running play and a nice stop after a short gain. Ryan Botello with the tackle.
Campione squares him up and delivers another good hit.
2nd down and 6. 6.5 to go. The clock keeps rolling here in the 4th. Wow. First down for the Vikings, and dare I say, was that a bit of a tush-push play right there? We're pulling one from the Philadelphia Eagles playbook. First down. It's just a matter of take the snap and go, and the pile pushes you forward. Oh, through the pile. This is trouble. Touchdown, Vikings. Bergio, number 28, with the touchdown run. And it gets the Vikings up to 12 points for the night. 41-12 the score. Vikings set to go for 2 here. And the 2-point conversion will be good. They broke the plane.
2-point conversion for the Vikings is good.
And it's 41-14. 4:20 to play.
Clock is about to hit 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And it's still rolling. After that score, we have your Bengals 41, South Shore 14.
Onside kick. Ball is teed up here on the near hash, not dead center. Oh, we'll see. Oh, kick it ahead. Little lobber. That's a live ball. It goes out of bounds after it was touched. There's no flag there. That one was touched by the Bengals, then it rolled out of bounds. As we come up on 2.5 minutes to go. Bengals going to be picking up win number 5 here. Be 5-3. South Shore dropping to 4-4. And their pattern continues. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one. This one on the ground. Good for about 6.
That's David Gonzalez on that carry. Pulls forward.
Second and 4. And a first down for Diman, and that ought to do it. That run by Nathan Gonzalez again. And we're under 90 seconds. The Bengals should head into victory formation.
We'll keep moving for the Bengals as we approach a minute left here in the ball game.
Final minute, Diman at the 49. They will run a play. It's another good run. That's Luke Fitzgerald, and it's enough for a first down with 40 seconds to play.
Luke Fitzgerald with some tough running up the middle. Bengals offense looking to finish strong here as the clock winds down under a minute. Looks like they'll have time for one more play here.
20 seconds to go. Should be taking a knee with the score the way it is. But they're still going to run a play. I'm kind of surprised. Fitzgerald will be tackled, and that will seal the deal. Start the buses. The Bengals winners in Week 9. Another big win for Diman. 41-14 is the final score. Dominating from the start here. Went out to a 13-0 advantage. Never looked back, never trailed. And they win it 41-14 on senior night in less than ideal conditions. Folks, we thank you for watching tonight, and we hope you'll check back with us on our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports. Give us a like and a follow, as we'll have a lot of information coming out over the weekend with regards to next week's matchups, as well as any other potential playoff teams. That'll do it from Durfee High School here. Thursday night football, the Bengals winners on senior night. Mike Fernandez running camera tonight. I'm Evan Massoud. So long from Durfee, and happy Halloween.